Hello, I'm Natasha Wing, and I'm the creator of The Legend of Lop-eared Larry. I wanted to share with you the making of this chapter book for kids and how I worked with the artist. It all started when I was 27 years old, and I got a birthday gift from my future husband Dan of a lop-eared bunny, and his name was Brer. So I've always wanted to write a story about Brer and other rabbits who have lop ears. I was curious about why some bunnies' ears hang down and other bunnies stick straight up. So that's how the whole idea of the story began. And when I was a kid, I enjoyed reading Beatrix Potter. And here are some books that I have about her that I've been reading. I love bunnies, so whenever I'm out in the wild and I see one, I just get so excited. My first stuffed animal was a white bunny rabbit named Boing Boing down in the bottom right corner. And then there's a bunny I call chenille made out of a bedspread. And I decided to use a pen name because I wanted to make up everything about this story, including who wrote it. And so I was envisioning an aunt who lived in the English countryside telling a story to her little nephew, Georgie. And this photograph I found at an estate sale. And as soon as I found it, I'm like, I need to do something with this child. He looked so excited about having rabbits that somehow I needed to get him into my story, so he became my muse. I met Brittany David, the illustrator, through SEBWI Portfolio Showcase Online. And when I saw her drawings of bunnies, I was like, yep, this is the gal. And I was so excited to find her because I wanted to have a style that was both whimsical and sort of current and a little bit edgy. And that's what Brittany brought to the project. And the other cool thing is Brittany also had a rabbit like I did. So her little bunny is the one with the bow on it, and his name is Lil Zacky. But we were trying to pull together some photos of what the main character Larry might look like. So there's some photos that I had sent Brittany for inspiration. And when we decided to work together, she developed the art. And as you can see, it started off with blue pencil sketches. And I had sent her a dummy so we could figure out which pages to illustrate and some suggestions for those pages. And then she did black line drawings and shading so I can see what kind of mood the story would have. And then in the end, we chose a color palette, which was my favorite part. And Brittany created everything on digital. So here's one of her value studies with dynamic lighting. Here's a value study with soft lighting. And then here's a value study with full lighting. So these all set the mood of the illustrations. And next we're going to look at color palettes. Brittany found some rabbits and some inspirations on Pinterest, and then she applied the different palettes to the illustrations she was working on. This was my favorite. This one is a little bit too moody for me, but I kind of like the rabbit that she chose. And then this one was nice, but I think the cover colors weren't quite right. I like the blue better. So in the end, I picked color palette number 1, and then we kind of played around with some of the other palettes to fill out the illustrations. In this story, I included a carrot cake because that is my favorite cake. I would always ask for it on my birthday. And because there's a recipe inside, I think it adds value to the story. And I made a greeting card with Brittany's illustrations of the two bunnies decorating a carrot cake at the celebration of inside the book. And then instead of business cards, I put the book cover and information about how to buy the book on carrot seed packets, which I hand out with the book. And one fun book signing and reading that I did was at Spring Creek Gardens, where the kids made carrot seed tape that they're going to plant in the spring. And I also went ahead and made a Larry. Well, I didn't make it. I ordered this Larry stuffed animal online, and then my neighbor made the jacket to match Larry on the front cover of the book, as you can see. And this book is Bunny recommended by several lop-ears. And I've been getting 5-star reviews, which makes me so happy because I put a lot of time and effort into this book, and the fact that people really like it makes me feel special. So here's a review that sums up how the book was received by kids and moms and bunnies. So thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my making of The Legend of Lop-eared Larry.